Hello everyone, this is Let's Talk with Dr. Beatty, and I am Adrena Beatty, your women's health expert. Today we're going to be talking about, is it you or is it your hormones? So do you have a significant other that looks like this? But the majority of the time, you look like this. Well, you could be going through perimenopause or menopause. Today I would like to discuss the top 5 symptoms many women experience as they go through perimenopause or menopause. In order for you to understand the symptoms of menopause, we must first understand why you're feeling this way. Menopause is the decrease in estrogen. Many people think that the decrease in estrogen looks like this. But in reality, it actually looks like this. So as you can see, there are peaks and there are valleys. Depending on the time of the month, you could be at the top of the peak or at the bottom of the peak. So at the top of the peak, you feel good, but at the bottom of the peak, not so much. Therefore, your estrogen levels, they do decrease, but you have the peaks and valleys along the way. Menopause is determined with 1 year without your period, because if you check your hormones, at the top of the peak, it could be normal, but at the bottom of the peak, it could be very low. So if you've had surgery like a hysterectomy or a uterine ablation, then you may not be having periods. So in those situations, your provider may actually have to check your hormones to determine if you're in menopause. Perimenopause is considered the time before you actually go into menopause. And unfortunately, ladies, that can last actually up to 10 years. Now that we are all experts in perimenopause and menopause, and why it occurs, let's talk about those 5 symptoms that are frankly quite disruptive to our lives. Number 1, hot flashes, or what I like to call them, your private summers. Did you know that 80% of women actually have hot flashes during the perimenopause and menopause period? Hot flashes can occur in the daytime and at night. Hot flashes can present as a sudden sensation of heat rising in your chest and quickly go into your face. It can occur all over your entire body. Hot flashes can last from 2 to 4 minutes. Some women experience sweating and even your heart racing. Some people will say that they feel hot 1 minute and then cold 1 minute, which also gives you a sensation of you sweating or having chills and shivering. This is why some of y'all may experience that wonderful thing called your covers on and your cover off experience. You're hot 1 minute and you're cold the next. This definitely can create a sleep disturbance, as you may well all know. Hot flashes can vary from woman to woman. Some women may experience very severe symptoms and some might not experience any at all. The second symptom I commonly hear complaints about is vaginal dryness. Do you feel like your vagina is dry as the Sahara Desert? Well, this is also due to perimenopause or menopause. Estrogen is the key to your vaginal lubrication. So when your estrogen level decreases, the amount of natural lubrication your vagina produces decreases, therefore causing vaginal dryness. It can also cause itchiness and painful intercourse. Now this leads me to another related symptom that women often experience, which is decreased interest in sex, or better known as decreased libido. So the hormone imbalance causes a decrease in estrogen, and that's also what is leading to your decrease in your sex drive. You may have an interest in sex, but sometimes that painful intercourse is definitely a turnoff. And I don't know many women who are going to sign up for painful intercourse. If you are experiencing vaginal dryness, a decrease in your libido, or painful intercourse, please talk to your healthcare provider about it, because there are things that they can do that can help. Have you ever wondered why you are moody or irritable for no particular reason, or just not yourself emotionally? Well, again, ladies, you can thank their hormone imbalance for that too. Women can experience mood changes that could be from mild mood swings to irritability, to anger, or even depression. Some women may even experience brain fog. If you experience any of these symptoms, you are not alone. Changes in your mood can sometimes be your first symptoms of menopause. But if your mood swings become severe or you're going to harm yourself or someone else, please seek help immediately. Irregular menses is another common complaint women have. You may have heavy periods, or you may skip a couple of months, or you can even spot in between your periods. Irregular bleeding is a symptom of perimenopause, not menopause. The bleeding can be very annoying and sometimes unbearable. If this is you, please talk to your healthcare provider. Not all irregular bleeding is due to perimenopause. That's why it's important for you to talk to your healthcare provider about your specific situation in order to make sure everything is okay. Now, if you are in menopause, you should not have any bleeding. That means one spot, one day, one time. I don't care. You should never have not one drop of blood. If you do, you need to seek help with your healthcare provider immediately because postmenopausal bleeding is abnormal. Do you feel that you're at the gym working out like this because you can't lose weight? Once again, perimenopause is in effect. This is caused by the slowing down of your metabolic rate that occurs during perimenopause and menopause. Some women experience abdominal bloating also. Testosterone, as you may know, is a male hormone, but it actually starts to decrease in perimenopause. And yes, ladies, we do have some testosterone. Testosterone helps burn calories and creates lean muscle mass. So when both testosterone and estrogen decreases in perimenopause, it causes weight gain or the inability to lose weight. I hope this discussion makes you feel a little less alone as you journey through perimenopause and menopause. You are not alone. I am walking through this journey as well, and therefore I'm speaking to you from my own personal experience and also as a physician. So remember, it is okay to discuss these symptoms with your medical professional because there are treatment options available. I hope you have liked our discussion today. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time.